Back at the Bojangles on Church Avenue in Brooklyn, and we are getting the breakfast sandwich. Let me show you the receipt. We just went to one window, and now we just finished paying. Everything came out to 18.92, and that's for the. There you go. Hi, can we buy? Can we buy? Yeah, this is Elvis. Can we buy a peach sauce? Is it too late?
No, you can buy pizza. Yeah.
It's 75 cents, right?
Yeah, I got you. Just hold on.
All right, thank you. You said peach sauce? Oh,
So you
yeah.
said peach, honey, pepper?
Yes.
Okay.
You want two or one?
One.
One? Alright.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. It's cold.
It's cold, 17 degrees.
Yup.
And they got a girl outside. She ain't got no gloves or nothing
Yeah,
on.
she's wildin'. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy, man.
That is crazy. I got you.
All right, thank you.
So this is black coffee. Is the sugar and the cream in the bag?
Yeah, sugar and cream is in the bag. All right, man.
Alright,
Be
y'all
well.
take it easy.
Be safe, all right? Do I want a what?
Jelly. No
I
jelly.
didn't even think about it. I don't have. Do you eat jelly with a breakfast sandwich? Sorry about that. Come on.
There's someone behind there.
What? What are you talking about? Yeah, they're moving too fast. All right. So we are parked at the Bojangles parking, which there are only 5 spots. We're here in Brooklyn. There are only 5 spots to park. We go to the drive-thru. We notice that there are four more parking spots, but they have it coned off where you cannot park there. So, and then it was really awkward. If you're in the drive-thru and to the right of you there's some parking, to the left of you is where you, of course, get your food. It'd be very difficult to back out of the space, and then you're gonna have to wait for the person to clear the drive-through, and then you can proceed. So I thought that was interesting. And they're trying to do the best they can with the space they got, I'm sure. So almost 19 bucks for 2 sandwiches, 2 coffees, and 2 of these. Let's give this a try. Delicious. Much better than Burger King and McDonald's.
I have 4 here. You have 4. So now they gave 4. Interesting.
What do you mean?
Here's 4 rounds.
4 hash browns. And then I have a New York staple, which is the bacon, egg, and cheese. Can you see that? So let me get this super shadowy bacon, egg, and cheese on the biscuit. There goes the egg. Looks really delicious. Looks like something out of a diner. And There is cheese, some sort of white American cheese. And this is the, what is this called? Here, let me lower the camera.
Bacon.
The bacon. Oh, there we go. Bang! Can you see that? There's the bacon. Do you like ketchup on your bacon, egg, and cheese? You ever do that?
No.
Did they give us any ketchup?
No, they didn't.
All right, well, that's how it looks. Looks delish. Here I go. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Bojangles, Brooklyn, Church Avenue. Mmm. Mmm. Excellent. Whoa. You gotta throw this off. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is LJ's. No, perfect. Let's move that top, please. Oh, so it's just the chicken? Boneless, I'm assuming.
Boneless.
On a biscuit, but there's nothing else. No wonder you wanted to get the extra sauce. All right, let's pour some sauce on that, see how it looks. You can see it, got it, yeah, right there. That's good. Oh, that's a lot of sauce. Take a bite of that and tell us what you think. No, you do it. I have mine here. I don't want to change the taste of my breakfast sausage. It's a very fluffy egg. The way I like my egg done, where you throw a little heavy cream in it, and you whip that egg with a whisk. Get that air going in there.
You taste the cheese?
I could taste the cheese. It is some sort of white American. The biscuit is just so delicious. Top-notch biscuit. What about you with your chicken biscuit sandwich?
Very decadent.
Very decadent. Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe I will take a bite of your decadent chicken sandwich. Here, hold on to this. Maybe you take a bite of this and tell me what you think. All right. Let's see. I want to try some of it with the sauce right there. You see that sauce? It's sauced. Mmm. Mmm. That's delicious. Mmm. They're coming for Popeye. Bojangles is coming for Popeye. Mmm. What's crazy is I don't even taste the bread of the chicken. I just taste chicken. And that sauce is...
The sauce is.
kind of taking over the sandwich. That's a good biscuit right there, boy. Bojangles coming for Popeyes. That's a fact.
Yeah.
5 bites later, and it's gone.
Because there is no good biscuit sandwich in New York. You know, they have no competition.
So your argument is there aren't any good biscuit sandwiches in New York City?
No.
Maybe you're right. Where in New York City are you going to get a biscuit sandwich?
I mean, you can get one at McDonald's and Burger King, but it's terrible.
Where else can you get a biscuit sandwich other than these huge corporations? Is the little guy making a biscuit sandwich?
Exactly.
Is any delis making biscuit sandwich? Tell me.
No. I've never heard of it.
If I was a deli, I would incorporate the biscuit.
Would you bake them or?
I'll make them fresh every day. And then put a big sign up. Home of the bacon, egg, and cheese on a biscuit. These are delicious. I have the top of the biscuit and the bottom of the biscuit. Some of their, like, feels like cornmeal on my hand. It's like I keep trying to flick it outside my car window, but it's just attached to my hand. So you're gonna need some sort of wet rag or something to get this off. This biscuit has a lot of like residue, if you let me tell it. I don't like that. I don't like my hands feeling
Residue.
so dirty. It's a dirty biscuit. That's the end of this.
It's a southern recipe.
I ordered the coffee. Today will be day 2 of me drinking coffee. I'm 52 years old. I've never drank coffee. And then recently, I said I was going to start drinking coffee. I wanted to try something new. Where is my coffee, love?
It's right here.
Thank you.
You have to fix it up.
Do I have to fix it up?
Yeah.
Or can I do like I did yesterday when we went to my best friend, father passed away, and we went to a repast. And at the repast, it was at some banquet hall. And at the repast, they had coffee on the table, and I had about a half a cup of coffee. It was extremely mild. I would call it watery. So I want to try it black like this.
Okay.
You know, if I'm going to start drinking coffee, I don't know if I want to add the milk and the sugar and all that stuff. Maybe I will just be a purist to some degree and have my coffee purist style.
Coffee, no sugar, no cream.
Coffee, no, that's not like some sort of like
That's heavy tea. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream.
heavy D. Oh,
Yeah.
let me see. It smells just like the one from yesterday. Has a good smell. Now let's give it a taste. It's a lot more bitter than yesterday. The bitterness is a little more in the front of the drink. Okay. So you normally put sugar or you put equal in yours normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you add the half and half cream, which will turn it into what? A cappuccino or something, some sort, right? Isn't that a cappuccino? The milk and the sugar?
Yeah, but they
Or a latte?
froth it.
They frothed it.
Yeah, with the cappuccino.
They frothed the milk, you mean, right? The cream?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. This is only my second day with coffee, y'all. I'm off the cannabis. I haven't in a few days. In four more days, it will be 120 days of no cannabis. So, am I moving from one thing to another, one addiction to another? Because this is addicting, correct? The caffeine
Correct.
or whatever that's inside of this.
Correct.
It's okay. It's not like the ice cream. You know, the ice cream is a lot more milky, I guess, right? Because it's the heavy cream that makes the ice cream. And yes, that rhymes. I don't know. Am I going to Is this like champagne? You know, the first time you drink champagne when you're 21, 22 years old, you're like, oh my God, that was disgusting. I thought beer was bad. And then after a few months go by, you have it again, and then it's not as bad as it was. And then, but here's the thing though. Yes, champagne was kind of gross. Ooh, you're so giving. And I'm not going to say, are you sure? It's just so much softer and more rubbier. Mine is crispy. What's going on with that? It smells great. And I'm sure the sugar is to cut the bitterness. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when you have a sauce on the pot, you want to cut the acidity from the sauce with a little sugar. But do I want to start my day? Look at look at the biscuit. The biscuit has so much sugar already.
Yeah?
Yeah, the biscuit. What biscuit? What bread doesn't have sugar? How are you gonna get the yeast to work without the sugar? How are you gonna, and then
Oh, that's a little bit of sugar.
yeah. Uh-huh.
A tablespoon?
Tell it to my love handles.
A tablespoon?
I would just, baking has a lot of sugar in baking. A lot of people don't think about it, and then the way the human body processes the flour and all that kind of stuff. So, I would continue to do this as a purist with the sugar without the sugar. I would do this. I would continue to do that if I was a betting man. I would think that I would bet on continuing to have this, like learning the taste of the coffee, getting to know the coffee, introducing myself to the coffee without the sugar, without the milk, because you can doctor anything up with sugar and make it taste good, That's my argument. Day 2, y'all, of my coffee journey, and you're here with me, and I'm here with you. And at the end of the day, and after 17 minutes and 54 seconds, I love you. And it's a fact. Some people go their whole lives and never get to hear the words I love you, and never get to hear the words I love you being meant in such a sincere and honest way, like I am being right now with you. Any last words?
No, I was telling them to grab some country ham.
Telling who?
Bojangles.
Oh, you want country ham in Bojangles? Do they have country ham anywhere else?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so this is a Bojangles thing, country ham. Okay. I'm not with that salty country ham thing though, man. That's like give me a headache. I eat some country ham. Country ham is the dirty version of the Canadian bacon. And what would you think about this coffee? What would you scale this on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you say this thing was? The taste.
Of the coffee?
Right.
This is like a 5.
A 5? This is that low on the totem pole? And yours is black you're drinking right now, right? Did you put
As
anything
far
in
as
it?
strength, or
What do you mean
you
by
say
strength?
taste?
The taste.
Oh, the taste. It's okay.
It's not that great.
No,
Like I have
But-
coffee. Is
but
that better?
it's better than McDonald's coffee.
No. Hush your mouth. You drink McDonald's coffee every day.
I know.
You're going against McDonald's coffee like that? That quick? One sip? You drink McDonald's
One
coffee
sip.
every day.
Yeah, but
You're going against McDonald's like that?
I drink McDonald's coffee out of convenience.
Oh.
You know, McDonald's is
Good to
there,
know.
but it's it's a light coffee.
So this is like yesterday's coffee at the banquet hall. That's considered light as well.
Yes.
But let me ask this question. You know how you have the milk chocolate and then the bitter chocolate?
Yes.
Is the coffee rated the same way? The more stronger the bitterness, the more bitterness, the more stronger the coffee is?
I'm not sure.
Do you rate coffee by bitterness?
I rate coffee by the taste, how strong it tastes.
But that's what I mean. Is it strong like, when you have 85% cocoa, it's super bitter and it's super strong. Is coffee the same way?
I'm not sure. Good question.
Every question I ask is a good question.
Good question. I know it comes from different countries. Like,
The coffee.
The coffee.
I'm just curious as to the word strong.
And the coffee bean, I know that some coffee bean can cost you, upwards of $100 a pound. Like,
Yeah, those are the ones that come out of those animals' booties.
exactly. So,
Thank you very
there's
much
so
for-
many, and it gets pretty expensive. It costs more than meat.
Right.
For a pound.
Huh. Coffee. The prices are like cocaine. Depending where you're at in the world and where does it come from, whose butt it comes out of,
Exactly.
is how you will pay.
See, that's what you don't want to do.
Yeah, I don't want to put what do you have? You have 3 sugars.
I have 3 sugars right here.
Yeah. I don't want to put the 3 sugars. I want my body to not have that sugar. Have a cup of coffee with me.
But I've always poured coffee. I've never made coffee.
You never
Yeah,
made coffee,
my
which I just
grandmother
think
made
is
it,
insanity to me.
But
That you drink coffee every
you
day,
know,
but you go out
yeah,
to buy
I
it. You don't make it.
ever. But I think it's common.
I think it's common, yes. I think people like what's these places? Starbucks have made it very, very common for people to go out and get the coffee, purchase it, and have their name written on the side of the cup.
And growing up, my grandmother always kept it pre-measured, so all I had to do was turn it on. I never had to put the coffee in there. She just did that as part of her routine.
Like her daily.
Her daily routine. At night, before she went to sleep, she made sure she had the coffee ready for the morning.
In the filter.
In the filter.
And then you would press the button, and in your mind, that was just pouring coffee, not making coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, and this was a instant coffee though, I'm sure, no?
No, just ground it. She always bought it grounded.
Because what I
But it
remember
wasn't
seeing in her
instant.
house was Folgers instant coffee.
It's classic roast.
It wasn't instant.
No,
It was
when it goes
classic
through
roast.
the machine and the filter, it's not instant.
Instant is when you pour it in the cup
In
and
the
it
hot
dissolves
water.
in the
Yes.
Right.
Which I have. I'm not a fan of though.
You're not a fan of what?
Of instant coffee.
Really?
I prefer brewed coffee.
Brewed. Instant coffee. That's what all the people in jail drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just be sitting around sipping instant coffee.
No, thank you.
This is a nice sized cup.
Yeah.
Look, y'all, I am actually drinking my coffee. Second day on coffee, y'all.
Yeah, this is definitely 16 ounces.
Definitely 16 ounces. My 16 ounces of Bojangles coffee, y'all. Black.
Black coffee.
The way I like my women and my cars and my couches. That's actually from a movie. Can't remember which movie. Am I gulping it a little too much? Should I be sipping it more?
No, there's no rules to it.
There aren't any rules to this?
No.
I'm sure there are forums that have thousands of days worth of reading that it will debate that gulping versus sipping of the coffee. Is this the cognac of the
Sounds
drinking equivalent? Like, you sip cognac and chase it with some water. Mm, Nowadays they take cognac and put it in margaritas, and they put cognac in. What else they put cognac in? They put cognac in margaritas. They put cognac in. When we at the beach, everybody's walking by with cognac inside of some
pina
sort of pina
coladas.
coladas and all that kind of stuff. Right, right, right.
Yeah, the lines are blurred.
Yeah, because look, they do iced coffee, and today it's 17 degrees in New York City, and the young woman who took our order, who was standing out in the 17-degree weather, offered me, "How would you like your coffee, iced or hot?" And I wanted to just like slap her. Are you kidding me? But there goes those blurred lines again.
Yeah, I don't like iced coffee either.
You don't like iced coffee. I've never seen you drink iced coffee.
Mm-mm. No, thank you. I drink hot coffee in 100-degree weather.
You drink hot coffee in 100-degree weather. Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Mm.
My day 2 of Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg's coffee journey, and you're on it with me.
Maybe I'll run in there and grab Cody sausage biscuit.
Okay. LJ's gonna run and grab our son something from here.
Mhm.
He's off of school today. The whole week he's off of school because his school is doing a Regents exam uh, catch up. Or what's the word for it?
Regents Week.
Regents Week.
Children who didn't pass it in June, they get to retake it.
So the children that didn't pass the Regents in June get to retake it. So that means that my son, who passed it in June, he has to have school off for the rest of the week. Can't even come into the school. He has to let the flunkies catch up. Public school in New York. What a joke. We normally have our children in private schools. But after COVID, we were homeschooling, and then our children begged us to put them in public school, and we reluctantly agreed to it, and these are the setbacks you get. And it's so funny because, being in private school, there's so much work. So much work, and there's so much competition in the class. Who's one, who's two, and who's three. Like, every kid knows who's number one, every kid knows who's number two. My son was number two for a lot of years in the private schools. There was this one kid, he just could not outwork, no matter how hard he tried. But the thing was, my son kept on trying and trying and trying to be that number one student. So now my son enters into public school in New York City, and all they care about is, I don't know, my son doesn't even try. And he can get an A, he can get a B. Doesn't even try. And the curriculum in public school is just so laughable. So laughable. They are preparing people to work menial jobs in the public school system. Whereas in the private sector, most of my son's classmates were the children of NYPD, the children, like, there were, I think, 4 or 5 students in his class of only 12 to 13 children that they were higher ups in the NYPD. One of them is like a commissioner now. He's like the man right now in New York City. And it happened to Eric Adams, our mayor, or ex-mayor, as of January 1st. And it's interesting how the public school system is just so laughable. I mean, they truly, it's truly the the school to prison pipeline. The metal detectors, the mentalities, it's just truly getting you prepared to work a menial job where you're, shopping at Marshall's every other day. or Burlington Coat Factory, or wherever these stores are, keeping you in this loop, so to speak. And I'm very thankful that my son is so good at sports. I'm 6'2", mom is 6'4", and my son and daughter are very, very super athletic. And I think it's going to pay off, because if the competition is too great for my son in basketball, he always has the option of tennis. He also has the option of um, what's the other one? Swimming. Like, he can be an Olympic swimmer. He's such an amazing swimmer. Everyone, all the lifeguards, they all say that about my son. They're like, yo, your son is an amazing swimmer. So, but of course, my son doesn't want to become an Olympic swimmer. He wants to become. That was so fast.
Yeah.
That was super fast. Did you use the restroom?
I didn't.
You did not, or you did?
I did not.
Why? We're gonna be in the car another half an hour. You should have went.
I don't have to go.
You never have to go. You never have to go. But you go. As soon as I say go, you go.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Trying to go viral.
this will go viral. This conversation. You're kidding
You
me.
never have to go. As soon as I say go, you go.
Exactly. I gotta say the words to motivate you, baby. Come on. We still gotta, we got a couple of things to do, and by the time we get the sandwich over there, you're gonna be like, oh my god, you're gonna be, tripping up the stairs.
Doing the PB dance. Yeah, it's buy one, get one.
Okay. All right, well, let's get home. Oh, look, guys. When I say guys, I mean you all. Almost at the bottom. Thank you for having this cup of coffee with me. Big Elvis the Chef. Day 2 on my coffee journey. I'm 52 years old. I decided to start drinking coffee. Why? Why now? Why do we decide to do anything? Because it's a choice. And I've made that choice. I don't think you're supposed to do that.
No.
No.
You keep the coffee off your teeth.
Off your teeth, right. Forgot about that. Coffee off your teeth.
Ooh, a cup of black coffee.
Cup of black coffee, no sugar, no cream. Big Elvis, you know what I mean? I'm happy. Damn, I might be ready to.
The black coffee.
Black coffee got daddy ready to bing bing bow. Push it to the limit. You are appreciated, and I love you. That's a fact. Bye.